So this is the last time we actually see Myers in a Canucks plays next game for Vancouver, and then he finishes the season off with the Canucks. That's possible too, but we'll wait and see as the upcoming days go on. With that said, let's talk some of the best players on the ice for Vancouver. Nikita Tolopilo, of course, who stood out in a big way, taking over after Kevin Lankinen deserves a break. Not like Kevin Lankinen was playing a lot in Italy, actually. I mean, he didn't get any games. He still got a Ross Melville, but then again, the travel, the practice, staying in Italy for a month. He also had a very good career. I would say that Brock Besser actually looked fast for the first time in, like, what, 5 years, it seems? 5 years, it seems? He played with a decent amount of pace here and had me wondering, okay, what's going on with this guy? He's like a different animal now.
Good advice is like especially like the close, the compounds, to how to evolve things skills that you and someone else for my business is really.
And that's a good segue because Brock Besser actually started things out with the opening assist on the game. It's Drew O'Connor, just 2 minutes into the hockey contest, who beats Derek later. It's Drew O'Connor and it's Kyle Connor. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's an absolutely nasty centering pass by Mark Scheifele. Scheifele is skating behind the Canucks net, and as he goes from right to left, he ends up dropping the puck back on his backhand to the opposite side where he just was at. It's an against the grain blind backhand stop little tuck pass that finds itself on the stick of Kyle Connor in front. It is maybe one of the most beautiful passes we have seen all year. And Kyle Connor capitalizes on it to make it 1-1. Evander Kane, just 38 seconds into the second period, ends up giving the Canucks the lead once more. It's off the face-off, Elias Pettersson wins it, and Evander Kane, after getting frustrated with some of the physical altercations he had earlier in the contest, just grips it and rips it, and I think it deflects off the Winnipeg defender and past Connery. 2-1 Vancouver lead. That's one for the trade value there. Thank you, Evander Kane, for making more of a desirable trade asset. But then towards the end of the second, you have Gabe Vilardi, who tips in a Mark Scheifele centering feed, and it is a 2-2 hockey game. Elias Pettersson was on Gabe, but Vilardi just kind of gets that little angle on him. He's able to put his stick down on the ice for the perfect tip out in front. It's past Tolopilo. He can't really do anything about that. Mark Scheifele with his second assist of the game. It's kind of funny because Scheifele popped off for 2 points today. Braden Point did well for Tampa. Evan Bouchard popped off for the Oilers against Anaheim. One of these guys was on the Canadian Olympic team, but then he got removed due to injury. The other two were not even considered and taken. Almost like the statement is being made. How poetic is that? No goals in the third period.
Guys, you need to start winning here. It's still early in the season, but still, you need to start winning.
Assisted by Lowry and Dylan Sandberg. Not necessarily the crew you would expect to score the overtime winner, but it's Lowry who's driving wide on the net. He tries to center it and goes off with a paddle of Nikita Tolopilo's stick right onto the paper Cole Perfetti, who one times it in past Tolo up high. And the game ends up 3-2 Winnipeg. Winnipeg outshot Vancouver 28-23. Tolopilo, 8.93 save percentage, which is honestly way worse than he probably had deserved. He was good in this game. That save percentage and the 2.94 goals games that he has from this contest, it's not really indicative of his level of play in this one. But with that said, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Winnipeg and Vancouver game that we have just seen? And what's your thoughts on Tyler Myers? You can go down the line for trade-related reasons. He could be gone as soon as tonight. Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this Swedish Outlaws signing on. And bye.
All right, here we go. I'll pick you up. Hopefully, not green. Or somebody say. I had to do it for all time sake, didn't I? Also, before I forget, thank you, man. I need to go for the free game. There's kind of a rundown for this video. So my goal is to take off the first major boss of the game. We kind of got that played out. Hard to exactly what the network test. So hopefully it is. We'll find out. But if you don't want to this video in, somebody else with a like, especially one of the videos people like, I don't have a like goal, but we get like 20,000 or so around that. I'll definitely support this game. But now, kind of like a parlay /G, but I have one question for all of you. If you could wipe your memory and replay a game for the first time again, which one would it be? If I was like one, it's probably the original Metal Gear Solid. Something about that game was just, I don't know, I can chill just thinking about it. But anyways, fam, love you all.
Ooh, nice. Stand this right now, too. Shit. Injury fight is real this year.
We're in control already. Playing with Waller, all right. Move the camera, use flash. We're going to do that. Been a long time. Here we go. That's the enemy. Hold on. How you doing? Only a couple seconds. I think my each other. What's going on here? Today's fight.
Nice. Well, how did you see last year? Last year's team was so good.
Soulsborne games. You guys did Bloodborne on PC. We're going to play games on PC, so we'll get it back to go. Well, 59 is going to push it to 5 controllers. Alright, with that, I covered Elden Ring and the DLC both on PS5. And I was going to cover this on there, but I was like, let's try out this video, or whether there's some actual story game or not. I really have no idea if that's going to work. It's kind of an interrupt, too. How you doing? Oh, yeah? So far, the performance is so nice. The playing is 4K, and they did not change the frame rate, which is kind of weird. Well, this is still the here. Like, out of bounds, whatever. And this game is so much, like, faster than the other games, right? You're not even worse than this, you're just running that fast.
A wind streak? Follows?
Yeah, the AI. We're telling you what's shaping the market and what Canadians are turning to them and one thing to.
So I wonder if you get more flash to keep playing. I know when I put a challenge testing earlier this year, I remember one thing that's kind of like unique was the fact that it had a very arcade feel to it. Like if you go to the like races or whatever. Oh, we got a wall shot. Let's see. Well, I just got you. They just got the speed. That's funny. But like everything level up all at once versus you guys like your own stats when it creeps like go for different builds or whatever. We got very passive effect. Let's read this. Really, so at most, it's greatly reduced effect of the statue. So if you only have 3 days, I mean, you can carry what, 6 total? 3 per side. You can also just like rearrange the art if you want to. I think for this, let's try this out. Does it have any? Let's get rid of the shaker. And what was the other thing? It's because I'm not like. Well, you know what? If you look at the 2 panels, you have the game. I can try it out, right? It's definitely like a tutorial type area. What do you think this is? Okay, game is so quick, it's almost jarring anyway. I'm gonna try to flip it out a little bit. So far, so good. What you got for me? I think it's like dive through everything. Man, oh, by the way, forgive me if I sound sick. Like right now when I kind of like did that little thing where I felt like I was coughing kind of, then almost hit me. I've been sick like the last week. Hopefully I sound okay. Took a lot of medicine before recording this, so hopefully we're good. Alright, character skills. And it's well set up as well. Maybe just character a little bit, like early on it's switched out as we go, but I just might keep going after this video. Hopefully it's been flowing. You like to support me a lot to me for sure. But I can't grab what you can do. We'll try again. I feel like you should be able to, because I'm already blocked on, so it looks like the reason you want that thing kind of. How do you do it? Open and shut me. Wait, is there anything on that side? It's pretty empty on. Let me just double check everything. I feel like none of this is going to matter, but I could be wrong. It feels like one of those areas where it's like there's no music. We're not really doing anything other than I gotta be careful, like running, so I feel like I'm about to fall off the edge, which I feel like I think you can actually survive a little bit. Let's go back around. This was like hop up there. Hey, so far so good though. Game runs really smooth. I couldn't change the frame rate. It's like the one game where I never run into that kind of issue. It doesn't seem to matter, but it is a bit, honestly. Probably get some items on it's going to be right here. But now I can chill. What we got here? Fire pot, I've heard of these, I believe. Lightning grease. And then warming stone. Can't use that right now. Alright. Just really fast to inside a great one of the HD and actually available 10 elements. Alright, pretty standard. You know, we got a fun to be like that. Alright, so go ahead and level up.
Yo.
It's just everything all at once. Alright. So you can hear that. How I show locations. You can affect your things, got you. Hold this down. That's pretty good, got you.
I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm not making that trade. Roman Yossi, no.
Oh,
Fuck yes. Mostly. They are fun to rebuild. I do have a lot of playing using this roster though. Oh, Christ. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh, Ayrton. Okay. These injuries, bro. Oh, Christ. Oh my god, really?